So good evening, everyone. Welcome you all once again to CLAT Funde. As you all know that CLAT Funde has been the initiative of CLAT Gurukul, and we started our initiative from 25th of July. And Sikha Singh, Nandita Biswas, good evening. And number of days we have crossed, and you people are attending our classes, so I'd like to know that what is your feeling. Are you getting benefit from our classes? What kind of feeling you are having right now? So you please, do you like enjoying our classes? Have you enjoyed our classes and still you are enjoying our classes? If it is fine, then definitely you should share it as much as possible with your friends and colleagues and all those people who are revolving around you. Sorry. And I'd like to know that if anyone has appeared in today's examination, CLAT examination, that if somebody has appeared in this CLAT examination, definitely what kind of feeling he or she is having. Tell me just, what about the question paper? Was it on the easier end or something like that? Subhrangshu Kumar, sir, I want to start my preparation for Subhrangshu Kumar 2021 CLAT examination. Yeah, you are most welcome. You should start for your preparation. It's the right time so that you can engage yourself in this kind of preparation, and definitely you'll be successful in 2021. And other people, अभिनव ये थोड़ा सा फॉन्ट छोटा हो गया लगता है, दिखाई नहीं दे रहा. Nitish Kumar, good evening. Sudhanshu, good evening. Ishika, good evening. Yashwant, Neeraj, Nikhil, Arif Walker, Nandita, Shikha, all of you, good evening. So, is there anyone who appeared in the CLAT examination this year also? Come on, if you have appeared, definitely you should share your feeling and what kind of question paper, what was the level of that. You please share with us. And if not, we should be starting our classes. Just waiting for 2 minutes. And for the viewers who are watching for first time our classes, definitely you should share your feedback about our class. Are you enjoying that, or what is your feedback? That is the most important thing, because that motivates us to take number of classes in the coming days. And we are trying our level based since our inception. We are trying to provide you lots of content, practice sessions, so that you can prepare yourself. Okay, so if I'm not getting any response from the people that somebody has appeared in the CLAT examination this year, so it's okay, no issue. So you should be preparing for the next year examination. And as in my class, I always try to give you 2 different kind of topics. Shikha Singh, yes sir, it's very beneficial for me. Yeah, definitely. If it is, thank you Shikha, first of all, because our objective is to provide benefit to all of you guys. And if you're getting benefit, that is a good sign for us as well. And for you, definitely you'll be benefited in the coming days also. I can promise you about it. And what I was saying, that as I always try to introduce 2 different kind of topics in my class, and today also I am with same kind of pattern. I am also here with 2 different kind of topics. And today the topic that is going to be introduced by me, that has direct connection with AILET examination. Okay, a day before yesterday there was the examination of AILET. And the students, I interacted with those students, and they shared their view that yes sir, the selection of parts of speech like noun, pronoun, adjective, what are the categories, you provided us lots of practice sessions, and those kind of questions appeared in the question paper. So definitely we are trying our level base to get you familiar with those kind of topics which are really important from the perspective of the law entrance examinations, right? And for that particular purpose, I have prepared today's worksheet. two different kind of topics I am going to deal today. First one, identifying the parts of speech, and second one, multiple error finding. Look, so far we have practiced lots of error finding sessions. We have practiced lots of worksheet on error finding, but those error finding were based on single sentences, right? Now today I am going to mix it up. It will be combination of 2 or 3 sentences, and you have to pick up the what kind of combination it is, whether all the sentences are correct or all the sentences are wrong. And let me start with the first one, that is identifying the parts of speech. In the AILET examination, the questions appear in this way. 2 different columns are given, and in one column the sentences will be there, in the second one the categories will be mentioned. You have to match it up. So for that particular purpose, this worksheet is going to be beneficial for you. So I'm just I expect number of students to join the class as much as possible, because it will be beneficial for you definitely. First one, as you see that some sentences were written in the left side and the right side. POS stands for parts of speech. Okay. So what we are supposed to do, what we are going to do rather, according to the number, we'll be moving one after another. Each and every sentence is to be taken care of, and one word has been highlighted over there. According to the sentence, you have to decide that what kind of parts of speech of that particular word is. Sagar Singh, good evening. So first one, he is in the prison for tax evasion. Okay, the first sentence, if you talk about, he is in prison for tax evasion. So if you consider the word evasion, EVASION, then what should be the parts of speech? Shikha Singh, your answer is noun. Nandita Vishwas, your answer is noun. Okay. What about the rest of the students? Sagar Singh, Neeraj, and Ishika, all of you try to answer. It should be noun. It should be noun. Definitely it is noun. Evasion, if we talk about the word evasion, it is going to be noun. Okay. Now second one, if you are simply trying to evade the problem, if you are simply trying to evade the problem, the word is evade. Okay, the highlighted word is evade. Now in which category you are going to place it? It should be verb. Okay, it should be verb, and the simple trick is that after 2 it is V1. So after 2, if it is V1, definitely V stands for verb and evade is verb. All the sentences, one word has been twisted. In the first sentence, it was in the form of evasion, and in the second one, it is in the form of evade, and in the third one, it is evasive, and in the fourth one, it is evasively. So one word is there common, and the form has been changed in each and every sentence. And that is what you have to identify, that in which form the word is, in which category the word is. Let me talk about question number 3, your sentence number 3. She gave an evasive answer. She gave an evasive answer. Sukhman, your answer is adverb. No, it is not adverb. Shikha Singh, your answer is adjective. It is absolutely correct. Shikha, you are absolutely correct. She gave an evasive answer. Look, the trick is very simple. After the word evasive, you just concentrate the next word. Immediate next word is answer. If you talk about answer, then answer is noun, and evasive is the adjective which is qualifying that noun, that is answer. So that's why evasive is adjective and it is qualifying the noun, that is answer. So evasive we can categorize as adjective. Okay. Moving to next sentence, that is sentence number 4. I'm not sure, she replied evasively. Now it's a natural tendency of all the students that whenever they see that combination of ly, they put it in adverb. But all the words ending with ly, no guarantee that that will be categorized as adverb. But here definitely it is adverb. Why? I'm not sure, she replied. She replied in which way? She replied in which manner? Okay, she replied in which manner. If we are talking about in which manner, then definitely that should be the adverb of manner. So I am not sure, she replied evasively. Now I am going to highlight the word evasively. And evasively is playing the role of adverb over here. Evasively is adverb. Now, if we are not getting the tricks that how we are going to identify or categorize the words in noun, whether it is noun or adjective or adverb, there are some tricks by which you can easily identify each and every word that in which category those words will be. For example, the first word ends with ION or SION. It refers to some kind of parts of speech specifically. If you talk about evade and evasive, definitely those words end with certain letters, and by those letters we can easily identify in which category it should be put. And the last one, ly in almost all the cases, almost 90% cases, if any word ends with ly, it should be put into adverb. But there are some exception. If you talk about the word lovely, L-O-V-E-L-Y, it is not adverb, it is adjective, though it ends with ly. That's why I'm saying that all the words ending with ly should not be adverb. So this is all about the exercise, and in this particular way the question paper appeared in the AILET examination. If you just go through the question paper of 2018 or 19, you can find that these kind of questions were given. If certain sentences were given in the tabular format, in the column format, and you need to identify, you need to rather match it up with those kind of categories that were given in the right side. Two columns were there. So you just go through this practice session, you will come to know definitely, I'm quite sure, that how we can identify that what kind of parts of speech it is going to be within a fraction of a second. This is the tricks. These are the tricks rather. You just go through that. I have jotted down, I have clubbed together all the tricks under one head, and you can easily identify with this kind of formula that in which kind of parts of speech the words are going to be put in. First one, suffix. Two different things are there. First one is prefix, that is going to be added before the word, and suffix after the word. Okay, so if we consider suffix, that is ing or ed. If any word ends with ing or if any word ends with ed, then definitely those words can be categorized as adjective or verb. Adjective or verb. If I am talking about, if just taking an example of a word that is interesting, if I am saying that this is an interesting book, so what kind of book it is? It is interesting book, and after interest, ing is added. So interesting, after interesting, the word is book. What kind of book? Interesting book. So interesting is going to be the adjective which is going to qualify the noun, that is book. That's why it should be categorized as adjective. And ed, if you just take an example that he succeeded in the examination, lastly it is ed, then that ed definitely refers to the verb, the past tense. For making it past, we add ed letters as suffix. So first point is pretty clear that ing, ending with ing, that should be adjective. Ending with ing, that can also be verb, because if somebody is saying that I am playing cricket, so after play ing is there, and in that particular sentence ing will be considered, playing will be considered as verb. So ing, if any word ends with ing, it can be adjective, it can also be verb. Next one, prefix. The word which is going to be added before the other word, that is em or en. If we try to just have an example like encourage. If we talk about the word encourage, the main word is courage, and before that we have added en. So definitely if we are saying that you are going to encourage that student, so encourage here is playing the role of a verb. Okay, if we talk about just taking an example of embolden, if you say the example, if you take the example of embolden, EMBOLDEN, the prefix here is EM, so the word is going to be verb. Okay, so these are the tricks. And next one, going to third one, that is suffix, OUS. If any word ends with OUS, it is going to be categorized as adjective. Just talking about the word famous, notorious, fractious, these words, the words which are ending with OUS, considered as suffix, all these words will be categorized as adjective. Okay. Next one, meant, MENT. If the word is going to end with cowardly, also, sir. Okay. Suffix. If the word is meant, if the word is going to end with meant, MENT, then that particular word, MENT, improvement, development, all these can be put into noun category. Okay, I'm getting one answer from that. Masterly chasers, cowardly also, sir. Yes, cowardly can be considered as an adjective also. Cowardly can also be considered as an adjective also. Many people get confused whether it should be categorized as adverb as it ends with ly, but not like that. It is considered as an adjective. Okay. Now, next one, suffix, SIONTION. If we end the word with SION or TION, like tension, pension, attention, all these words, then those words will be categorized as noun. Okay. Next one, FY. If the word ends with the suffix like FY, for example, notify, beautify, classify, if the word is going to end with FY, then it can be categorized as verb. And the last one, TIVE. If the word is going to end up with TIVE, okay, attentive, selective, then defective, then it should be categorized as adjective. Right. So these are the simple tricks by which you can easily identify that what is the actual category of the words. Specify. Yes, very good. Specify can also be the word which ends with FY. Shikha, you are absolutely correct. And that should be categorized as verb too. So from the examination point of view, what I'm going to say that if you know all the rules, if you have these kind of tricks in your hand, definitely it will hardly take a fraction of second to identify that in which category the word has been placed. And in broader category, if you talk about, then definitely you have to know what are the classification of the parts of speech. Like noun, there are different kind of nouns. Adjective, there are different kind of adjectives. Similarly, adverb, conjunction, all these things, and definitely appropriate preposition. So all these things you should know to tackle the questions of grammar. May it be 5 questions, may it be 4 questions, those questions are going to be really, really important for you, because on the performance of yours on those particular questions, one can be eliminated or one can be considered. Okay. So I hope these tricks you have already understood. Am I right? All of you got these tricks? On the basis of all these tricks, now an exercise has been prepared. It is to be taken as a quiz. Now it's your time to identify in which category you are going to put. Go through the words, and I'm just giving you 2 minutes time. You note it down in your notebook or copy, whatever it may be. After 2 minutes, or rather 1 minute, I will start. So up to 5 you have completed. Fast. Move fast. Up to 10 you have to complete. Okay, now let me start. The first word, that is numerous, and numerous word ends with 3 letters, that is OUS. I've already given you the tricks that if any word ends with OUS, it is going to be categorized as adjective. So in that way, numerous will be adjective. I'm going to write it out. Numerous is adjective. Okay. Now, just second word. The second word ends with TIV, tentative. So once again, I have already told you that tentative, TIV, if it ends with TIV, it should be also considered as adjective. Selective, tentative, native. Now the third one, improvement. The word ends with MENT. MENT, if the word ends with MENT, then definitely it should be noun. Development, improvement, this thing. Next one, encourage. In case of encourage, the prefix is en. If we talk about the prefix en, then definitely it should be verb. Encourage. Next one is beautify, number 5. The word ends with fy. Number 5, the word ends with fy, beautify. So the trick is that if the word is going to end up with fy, it should be verb. So the same parts of speech. Next one, attention. The word ends with TIUN or SIUN. If we think that it is going to end up with TIUN or SIUN, it should be noun. Then satisfying. I have already told you that if the word ends with ing, either it can be categorized as verb or it can be considered as an adjective. So satisfying answer or satisfying approach. If we just, you have to consider that after the word satisfying, is there any noun? If there is any noun, then satisfying will be considered as adjective. Then comes devastated. Devastated, the word ends with ed. Devastated place or devastated kind of situation. Then it should be adjective. Once again, it is going to be adjective. Okay. Number 9, apprehension. The word ends with SION. If it is going to end up with SIUN or TIUN, it should be noun. It should be noun. Next one is embellish. Okay. If it is embellish, then you consider the prefix, and that is em. If the prefix is em, it is going to be categorized as verb. So it will be easier for you now onwards to identify in which category you are going to put all the words. Those words are going to be the part of the sentences, and from the examination perspective, these tricks are going to be really useful for you guys. So your performance till now is good, and it will be better as the days will progress in the coming times, as you face lots of quiz session or worksheet or the questions you are going to face. Definitely your confidence level will be built up. Now This is till now, already I had told you that till now we practiced lots of questions in the single sentence. You were supposed to find out the error part. Right now it is going to be the combination of sentences, and in which you have to identify whether it is going to be wrong one or the correct one. It is going to be the combination. It takes some time and it needs lots of concentration, because each and every word is going to be important for you. And yes, sir, this is amazing trick to crack exams easily, Megha. Okay, Megha, thank you very much. I hope that you all can understand what we want to deliver, and that is our motto or objective. If you're getting satisfaction, definitely, I hope that you will be spreading this message to among your peers, among your friends. You share as much as possible. So, this is the exercise you need to take care of. Go through the sentences. Shikha has already given the answer. C. Okay, let me explain the first sentence. It is written that India needs a value education system who will inculcate values among the students and enrich their personalities. Okay, so here India is not going to be highlighted, rather what you are going to focus the word, that is a value education system. If you are talking about the system, then that system is going to be considered as the non-living thing, and for non-living thing the relative pronoun will be which, and here it is given as who, which is wrong. The relative pronoun, that should be which in place of who. So the first sentence contains the error. And the second one, some genuine issues exist with the newly adopted system and needs to be examined seriously. Now, genuine issues. Here you are going to highlight the word issues. It is plural. And after that, if you move on, you find that needs to be examined. Issues needs to be, this is wrong. It should be need to be, because subject is plural over here. That's why this needs, this word is wrong. It should be need. So both the sentences are wrong. Now option C, it is written both 1 and 2 contains error, and this is the correct answer. So you got it? Everyone understood what is the logic behind it? First one, who will be replaced by which, and second one, needs will be replaced by need, N-E-E-D. Okay, moving to question number 2. Go through the sentence. Think about the first one. The most effective way to deal with unpleasing facts is to render them as exaggeration. Okay, now if we consider the unpleasing facts, I am going to highlight the word unpleasing facts. It is wrong. We cannot say unpleasing facts. We have to say unpleasant facts. Okay, that is wrong in the first sentence. Okay, unpleasant facts it should be. And here it is written unpleasing fact. And second one, many problems are easy to spot and fix, but a few are tough to locate, harder to repair. Now harder will be replaced by hard, because tough to locate. right? This is tough. It is written in positive degree. To maintain the rule of parallelism, you have to go through the second part also. In place of harder, it should be hard. Okay, so maintain tough and hard. So both the sentences contain the error. So once again, the correct answer is going to be option C. Question number 3. Being a rainy day, Suresh decides to stay and work further on the problem. Being a rainy day, Suresh decides to stay and work further on the problem. Okay? Now if we think about this sentence, then it should be starting with it. It should be starting with it, which is missing in this particular sentence. Here you have to add it being a rainy day, because it requires a subject to identify. Okay, so whenever a sentence starts with being, if it is considering being a doctor, if it is referred to a particular person, then it is fine. If it is referring to a non-living thing, it should be starting with it, it. And in this sentence also, it being a rainy day, Suresh decides to stay and work further on the problem. Right. Second sentence, if he had been serious about peace, he would endorse the peace efforts being made. Now look, this particular question number 2 is based on a certain sentence, and the sentence is that that he had been serious. If it is written had been, then definitely the second part is going to be he would have endorsed, and here it is written he would endorse. So this part is wrong. It should be he would have endorsed. Okay, so both the sentences contain the error. In the first one, it should be it being, because non-living thing is there, and in the second one, the sentence starts with he. If he had been, the latter part of the sentence will be would have, and here after would there is no have, and if you add have, it should be endorsed. There should be peaceful, I think. Shikha, there should be peaceful. Where peaceful? In which sentence you are talking about, Shikha? Endorse the peaceful efforts, the peace efforts. Okay, Shikha, you are considering that peace will be converted into an adjective, peaceful effort, but sometimes it is called nominal compound. Two nouns are there clubbed together, peace efforts. Peaceful efforts can also be there, but peace efforts is not wrong. Like timetable, dinner table, it is the combination of nominal compound. Two nouns are there. So peace effort, the effort's name is peace efforts. Got it, Shikha? It is called nominal compound. So no wrong in that. Okay? Shikha, understood? So in both the sentences, there is wrong. So that's why the correct answer is C. So guys, today I have tried to get you familiar with these kind of sentences. If it is the combination sentences, you have to find it out whether the first one is correct or the second one is correct. Yeah, both the sentences are correct or both the sentences are wrong. This kind of practice is to be continued in the coming days, in the coming classes, and I hope that you have all understood today's session. If you have enjoyed, definitely you should share among your peers, among your friends, and you should talk about CLAT Funde classes. And if you like it, you just enhance or just spread the words among your community. Stay safe. That's all from my side today. Thank you. Good night.